So I got the three Mariah Elizabeths create this book for my birthday. So in this video, I am going to be coloring the front cover and the spine, and this is the rule I created for myself, which is to make a date and time, a start date and end date and time for each page in the booklet, which is my rule. Like at the beginning of the book, they ask you to she asks you make a rule that you have to follow throughout the entire book. So that's my rule, so that I can see how long each page took me to make and when I made it, kind of thing. So because Mariah Elizabeth is all about, rainbows, and I like rainbows too, doesn't mean anything, I decided to kind of try and theme this around rainbows. So I have the splatter on the outskirts of it, is red, and then inside of it is the rest of the rainbow plus pink. So, and then I'm going over with the black paint marker just to fix up some of the lettering there, because some of the paint went over, I got a little bit out of the lines, but I fixed it with the black paint marker. And I'm using Craft Smart paint marker, and the oil-based paint markers from the Sharpie brand as well to make this project here. And this is one of those oil-based Sharpie ones, Sharpie paint marker things that I'm using right now for the gold around the sides. And the spots that aren't in gold are where the date and time are that I colored in the front cover. So, and then I made some little blobs, and with the thing that's like a paint splatter thing, I decided to make that like pink and blue striped, because most people do that like paint and just make it one color. I want it to be different, and everything. And I made the pencil the way, you would normally see a pencil. So there's that. And here I am just making little like splotches and stuff to fill in the background of everything. Now I'm debating what do I want to do with the top half of this, and so I go with Minion colors in block format. So there's yellow and blue, and then I do some little triangles with some of a darker red, more of a burgundy, and then I do some purple and some green. And I just fixed up the lettering there, and I'm just doing some touch-ups, and then I finished, I corrected the little date number, or the time number and everything. And here I am using packing tape, which I think is from Costco. Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm using packing tape to seal in the cover so that I don't smudge anything or whatever, and so it looks like it's meant to be. And my dad was looking at this while I had it out, and he was like, wow, that looks like a real cover and everything. And as I'm doing the spine, I'm also doing a rainbow effect, but I'm blocking out how big I want each color to be, and then filling it in to where it touches the previous color. But I'm making the block first, so especially with like colors like yellow, it doesn't bleed, until I'm getting to the point where I'm connecting the two, the orange and the yellow. And here I am just finishing it off, and I decided to color in the pencil crayon on top that has Mariah Elizabeth's name on it, and then I also sealed the spine of the booklet, and this is where it's at now. I'm very proud of how it turned out, and that was just me filling out the date and time for the spine of the book. As you can see, this is the finished result, and this is the time for the spine of the book. Now, these are little things you're checking off a list. This is the rule that I'm following, that I've created for myself, and this is just a zoomed-in image or video of the book and different angles of it and everything, so I decided to keep that in as part of something that you can see, because it was kind of zoomed out and everything. So this is the spine of the book that I've made. or that I've colored in. I didn't make it. And inside the book, this is the date and time I made the, or colored in the spine. I haven't filled in this spot yet. I will do that later. Here are tips and tricks. I'm going to fill out each letter of the create in that as I complete it, and I meant to do the R in blue, but I didn't. So I'll do that in a minute after I'm done making this video. So that is my rule.